Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
I want to hang out with the person who named that.
Carl.
Right?
I looked it up once.
Well, what'd you find? Who is it?
Yeah, it's like a movie reference to like a big giant. What was I forget the name of the movie. 2003. Anyway, it's a big giant in the movie that everyone's afraid of because they think that he wants to eat them, but really he's just lonely. And so people are afraid of the fog in San Francisco, but since it has a name, it just, makes it a little
kind of on the same wavelength as Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yes.
There you
yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Hey, you guys were just talking about skiing. So we want to know if you like your waves with snow or water. So you prefer surfing? I know this. Right. I know Jordan's answer. I think skiing or snowboarding. Jordan, go.
Skiing or
schools have been shut down because of this system leaving the Pacific Northwest. It forced about 500 people to leave their homes in northern Washington. And you can see all the storm reports that we've had out here. Now, on the interior, too, we're getting into some really windy conditions. But here around the Seattle area, it was both the rain and the wind. Seattle had a wind gust to 58 miles per hour. That's one of our top wind gusts on record, actually. And then all of this rain, we had more than 4 inches in Forks and Quileute. And that was, of course, a daily rainfall record. Now, meteorologist Jordan Steele gives us a closer look at what was left behind in this storm's wake.
Southern Plains, too.
Southern Plains, Montana, Wyoming, all really windy today. Alex, remember earlier this month we were talking about having, this be sort of a wind-themed month because it's one of the windiest months of the year. It's not the windiest. I don't know how it isn't, Alex. When you take a look at some of these days that we've had, so windy, right? Well, again, today it's going to be windy, and also in the Southern Plains, things start ramping up. So let's look at that, because right now, not a big deal in terms of winds. We've got, light winds 10, 15 miles per hour, all coming from the south. That wind direction is so key, right? So this is going to bring up not just the warmer air, but a little more moisture. So we're going to get more moisture back here across the Southern Plains. You're already seeing that with dew points back to about 60 in Dallas, into the 60s in San Antonio. However, back across New Mexico and western Texas, where we were hitting record high temperatures yesterday, it's not just dry, it's hot. We've got the lower dew points, and we've got temps out there, dew point temps out there that are in the teens and 20s. So now we have another concern. We've got wind and we've got dry air. That's going to increase the fire threat. And there is a critical fire risk area today from parts of New Mexico just south of Santa Fe and over into the Texas Panhandle, including just south of Amarillo, in between there and Lubbock. Look at the winds today. So we're going to have those strong southerly winds here out in the plains. That'll be a moist air kind of wind. You don't worry about the fire risk for that. You have other issues, right? But then watch these winds back here across portions of New Mexico and into the Texas Panhandle, gusting 15 to 20 miles per hour. It could gust stronger too, so watching for that. But the wind itself is going to be a factor. This is going to be affecting driving, high-profile vehicles. That south wind is going to be a crosswind for all of our east-west highways, 40, 20. You'll be affected by that. And the red flag warning is up as well. And that does include parts of I-40 in New Mexico and then running over into the Texas Panhandle.
Dealing with the warmth and then the chill.
Mother Nature's got to find some new plays, right? We just ran this one the last 2 weeks. So yes, we're going to do the same thing again, but there's some slight differences. We take a look at what happens today. Temps warm up. We are going to see, as this front moves in, out ahead of it, 10 to 20 degrees above average. It was hot yesterday, hitting record highs in Kansas and Nebraska. It's going to be really warm again today. So, this week, even warmer before the front comes in. That's going to make that weather whiplash feel even tougher, right? Amarillo, 87. Midland, 85. You set a record yesterday, Midland, here close to this. You'll probably do it again today. You got a chance anyway. Potential record highs all across West Texas, up into the Central Plains. Look at Iowa. Look at Missouri. We've got the chance of hitting some records today as temps go up to the mid-70s in Goodland. It's close. Springfield within 2 degrees. Omaha within a couple 2 degrees there as well. Midland, that's the spot that should do it. 85 degrees in the forecast, 84 the temperature to beat. Now, the front comes in, though, and just erases all of that. probably a little more prolific, so you get get that chance of more rainfall. And so, GFS doesn't have as much, but both models showing us that South Florida is the spot that gets us.
Yeah, I would certainly be prepared. Now, since the beginning of the month, we do have a number of areas where we're running some surplus this year, including Pensacola, Jacksonville to Tampa. Orlando actually running a little behind, close to 5 inches.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we could use it, and we're getting into our dry season, right? So we could use, the rain if we get it right now. Now, this is not a good look to your forecast, though, if this is where you're traveling. Although if you arrive Saturday, I guess you're feeling all right.
There you go. And that's
Get
the
that
key,
rain
right?
over
Get
with.
it out of here now. Exactly.